All right, everybody, the doors are about to open here for the Buffalo Auto Show for another year, and they have spared really no expense with so many wonderful things to see and do and to get educated about. We have a couple of New York State troopers here who give it their all every single day out in the community. We have our New York State trooper, our public information officer, James O'Callahan, with us, and we have trooper who is also the school and community outreach coordinator, John Campanella, with us. So hi guys, how are ya?
Good morning.
Are you guys ready for another auto show?
Oh, we are.
Yeah, fantastic. You folks are stationed downstairs, that's where your exhibit's going to be.
The first floor as you walk in to the right.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and now what did you bring this year? Because I love looking at all the cop stuff.
Okay, well, the one thing, I'll start with the thing we get the most questions about, it's the car seats. We have a whole car seat, we have car seat technicians, we got a lot of grandparents, parents-to-be, and parents who kids are moving up in the car seat world. So we're here to answer all of your hard questions.
I know mine was never installed right. I just know it when I think about it. But there is the right way to do it, and they're immediately, as soon as you come in from the entrance, you can come on in and talk to you guys. You're right there, I think, on the right.
Right along
Absolutely.
the windows
Yeah.
on Franklin.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. And we have our standard 400+ horsepower State Police Dodge Charger, so you can put your kids in the back, the front. You know what I mean, behind the steering wheel, and they can hang out. And then we got a UTV, right, with T treads.
Yeah.
So,
something that we can use off-road, rescues, investigations,
like last week's blizzard.
Yeah, so people can kind of see from your perspective what you have at your disposal to help the public.
Right.
You can bring your families over, you can hop in the stuff, to hang out. We're here for all your questions, whether it be car seats, cars, anything under the sun. That's why we're here.
John, tell us a little bit about your role as the school and community outreach person.
Well, what I deal with schools all over the 8 counties of Western New York, also colleges, businesses, any kind of community event. Do a lot of educational things. I help schools with emergency planning and drills, and even security audits for schools and other businesses.
So as people come in, you'll know quite a few of those people,
yeah,
right?
I think so.
Yeah. They say, Trooper Campanella, nice to see you again.
Same here.
Jim, we know you're always busy. In fact, you had detail, I think, with the governor when he was here. I think we saw you in that shot.
Yes, I was.
Yeah?
I was right next to him.
Yeah.
Yep. It's a couple press conferences.
Keeping him safe, right?
Yes, that's what we do for the state police. He's the boss.
Now, again, you guys say you get a lot of questions when the public comes in, and a lot of that has to do with those car seats. Why do they make it so difficult to put them in right?
I'll let John take
the floor. Go ahead, John.
The thing is that there are just so many different kinds of cars, so many different seat manufacturers, and there isn't really a book. You can't look in a book and say, which seat should I buy if I have this model vehicle? But they have, manufacturers of the car seats have gotten a lot better. Car manufacturers have gotten more friendly as far as consumers, so that they are getting easier to do, but there's still a lot to it.
Yeah, absolutely. And thank goodness for that, because there's such a wonderful invention to keep our children safe. And now,
a huge difference.
How old now, and what is the weight limit to make sure a child is still in a car seat?
In New York State, our law does not talk about weight limit, it talks about age. The weight limit comes into play with the individual seat. Each seat has its own weight limit, but for New York State, kids have to be in a child restraint up until age 8.
On age 8?
Yes, and yes, it's moved up over the years. And really, if your child is small at age 8, they should be in it a little bit longer.
Yeah.
So they go from rear-facing to a forward-facing and then a booster.
What's good is that this generation has always known safety belts, seat belts.
Right.
It is.
So it's just common for them, and it's natural for them to grab it and pull it over, unlike maybe a long time ago when they weren't mandatory. You still have to get into that habit, so it's a wonderful thing.
Yeah, before we were around.
Kinda, yeah. All right, troopers, thank you so much. They're going to be stationed downstairs. They've got a lot of equipment. They've got some fun stuff for you to look at, and you can see it from the New York State Troopers' point of view. We still have more. Courtney's coming up as well, so stay with us. We'll be back from the Buffalo Auto Show.